Alright everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to my new sports channel. Yes, I'll be talking about the Hurricanes football games as they make their way to the championship title this year. There's something I like doing, so let's go, let's get it. It's all about Let's Talk Hurricanes. Your host Ron here. Now, Saturday was awesome as our Miami Hurricanes went into Swamp Valley and battled their rival, Florida Gators. Yes, it was the battle of Florida, baby, as Miami Hurricanes took on the Florida Gators and the Florida Gators backyard. Yes, we was in Swamp Valley, baby. And believe me, them Gators ain't had nothing on Kim Ward and that Miami Hurricane offense. No, they did not. They did not have no answer for that their team there. So, what can we do with Cam Ward holding it down for them Hurricanes as Miami rolled all over the Gators 41-17? Yes, and that defense stepped up, holding the Gators to only 17 points. Yes, the Gators kicked the field goal in the first quarter, and they scored in the second quarter, and they scored in the fourth quarter, and that was it. But the Miami Hurricanes just kept on thumping because Florida Gators did not have no answer to Miami Hurricane offense. No, they did not. So yes, the Canes came away with the victory as they spanked them Gators 41-17. Now let's go over the stats. Cam Ward had 26 of 35 for 385 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that one interception he threw where he ran back across the field, trying to squeeze it in there. But it was a tip pass, got intercepted. Offensive coordinators, coach selling him down, saying, "Don't worry about it, we'll get the ball back." And that's what they did. Because I'm going to tell you like this, the Gators did not have no answer to Cam Ward and the Hurricane offense. They could not be stopped. No, they couldn't. And the running game wasn't bad neither. You know, the running game had 33 carries for 144 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Yes, they did. 2 TDs. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's go over the Hurricane backfield as Damian Martinez had 15 carries for 65 yards. Cam Ward, yes, that boy cannot be stopped. He had 3 carries for 33 yards. Anytime that boy get into any tight spots in the passing game, he said, "You know what, y'all leave me a pocket. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to take off with it." And that's exactly what he did when he ran the ball 3 times for 33 yards. Mark Fletcher Jr., 7 carries for 23 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jordan Lau had 6 carries for 18 yards. I.G. Allen had 2 carries for 55 yards. Yes. And that Hurricane offense was not playing, baby. Yes, now on the receiving end, it was awesome because it was just a Restrepo show. Because Xavier Restrepo had 7 receptions for 112 yards and 1 touchdown. Elijah Ario had 4 carries for 89 yards. Isaiah Horton had 4 receptions for 70 yards. Elijah Lofton had 2 receptions for 38 yards. Jacob George had 2 receptions for 25 yards. You know what? This is like the Miami Dolphins offense where you got Tua Tagovailoa be just slinging that ball all over the place, because this is what Cam Ward was doing. He was just slinging that ball all over the place, and the Gators defense did not have an answer to Miami Hurricanes offensive play calling. They had the Gators defense confused badly, and that's what I like to see. Good play calling that's gonna go ahead and confuse the defense and keep them guessing each quarter as the game go on. Yes, them Gators defense coordinators didn't know what to do, nor the head coach. You know they didn't. And he had Sammy Brown with 3 receptions for 19 yards. Mark Fletcher Jr. had 1 reception for 22 yards. Cam McCormick had 1 reception for 9 yards. Jordan Lau had 1 for 1. And Damian Martinez had 1 for 0. That gives them on the reception end 26 receptions for 385 yards and 3 TDs. Yes, TDs was by Xavier Restrepo. Jacoby George had a touchdown, and Cam McCormick had a touchdown. Ooh. Cam Ward would say, "I will not be stopped." Let's do this. Let's go out here and win games so we can go ahead and get to what we want, what we are all about, is that national title. Yes. Yes. The defense pretty much did their thing. They held them boys in check, allowing only 17 yards. And only allowed Graham Mertz 11 for 20 for 91 yards and a touchdown. There wasn't that much pressure on Mertz on the front end, but they held them in check. On the rushing end, Montrell Johnson Jr. had 11 carries for 106 yards for 1 touchdown. DJ Law had 4 carries for 20 yards. Jacoby Jackson 2 carries for 9 yards. And Jordan Ball 1 carry for 6 yards. And Tyreen Webb 3 carries for 3 yards. And Graham Mertz, yes, the quarterback, he also got in the mix for 6 carries for 3 yards. You know, the only thing that the defense gave up on the ground was 28 yards for 28 carries for 139 yards. Wow. The receiving end, defense gave up 14 receptions for 122 yards. Yes, Graham Mertz was finding a little weakness in the Canes defense, but they stepped up and held on. But it was just all about that offense. It was all about that offense, baby. And the Canes offense could not be stopped. Could not be stopped at all. Alrighty, we are going to go by team stats. As I said before, you know how it is. Our game leaders was Cam Ward with 26 of 35 for 385 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. On the rushing end, we had D. Martinez with 15 carries for 65 yards. And on the receiving end, you had Xavier Restrepo with 7 receptions for 112 yards. Now, Canes was in total ball control. Yes, the Canes had 529 total yards to Florida 261 total yards. They had 1 turnover. Gators had 2 turnovers. So, yeah, defense was flying all over that ball. When you create more turnovers, you have control of the ball game and you win the game by turning those turnovers into points. And that's what they were able to do. But they forced them to go a lot of 3 and outs and turn those 3 and outs into points. Because the Canes were moving that ball down the field. They could not have not one answer for Cam Ward. And as like I said, Canes was in total control with 25 first downs to 17 first downs on the Gators. Time of possession was all Hurricanes with 34 minutes and 30 seconds to Gators 25 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, next up for the Hurricanes, we got the Florida Rattlers, baby. Yes, we got FAMU coming in our backyard. We got old FAMU. Now, we know FAMU can bring the noise, so we cannot take them light, whether they're a good football team or not. We cannot take no football team light as they come into our backyard and ball. Yes, sir. So, yes, tune in Saturday. I think the game is at 6 p.m. for FAMU. Get them Canes, baby. Yes, this is all. Let's talk Hurricanes, baby. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.